This is a letter from Senator Herman Talmadge of Georgia to Benjamin Hirsch, a Holocaust survivor and architect here in Atlanta who helped design the Holocaust Gallery in our museum. And Herman Talmadge is talking about his support of Israel. The Breman Museum is Atlanta's Jewish museum. If you want to learn about Jewish history in Atlanta, this is the institution that you come to. And our archives collects Jewish history throughout the Southeast. We are the main repository for Jewish history in Georgia. We also collect in some of the periphery states in Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, and North Florida. Visitors to the museum can access 3 galleries. They can access our permanent Holocaust exhibition, which is a very unique story because it was designed by a Holocaust survivor who settled in Atlanta and became an architect. And the stories that are told in the Holocaust Gallery are very personal to Atlanta and Holocaust survivors who settled here. You'll get to see some really amazing things in this collection, including a Olympic torch from the 1996 Olympic Games, some rubble from the temple bombing, a letter that was written by Leo Frank, some of the pieces of the old Hebrew orphans home that existed in the early 20th century.
Leo Frank was a Jew who was hung in 1915 by a mob in Marietta, Georgia. He was a member of the Temple, the oldest Jewish congregation in Atlanta. Decades later, the Temple had a rabbi who continually spoke out in public about racial injustice around the city. In 1958, the Temple was bombed, purportedly by members of the KKK, although no one was ever convicted.
Well, we were working on getting outside of the walls of the museum and going to the specific sites where Jewish history occurred. We offer, for example, in February, Black History Month, we do a civil rights trolley tour where we rent a trolley and go to 6 different sites around Midtown and downtown Atlanta that relate to Jewish involvement in the civil rights, which is often an overlooked story because the civil rights history is often told through white and black. This offers a third perspective.
The Breman Museum is open Sunday through Friday. In Atlanta, I'm Susan Asher.